Hey guys, it's me Brightcat, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm just coming out of my birthday weekend, and let me tell you, I've been in serious lazy mode, and I haven't felt like making videos or doing any kind of drawing, so that's why this video is going up a little bit later than usual. I gotta pull myself up out of the tar, the sludge of wanting to be a lazy lump on the couch and make a video anyway, because that's what we do. We do stuff even when we don't want to. I would much rather continue playing Digimon Time Stranger. That's an incredibly fun game, and that's one of the reasons why I put myself on a video game diet, because once I get obsessed with a video game, it's kind of over. Because my whole weekend from Friday all the way till now, because I took a little bit of extra time off from work, has been Digimon Story, and that's it. Anyway, down to business. This vid is going to be about my thoughts on starting this YouTube journey and where I'm going with it. I've been at it for about 7 weeks, I think. This whole thing, it's still in the beginning stages. I'm still getting used to, video production. I'm still experimenting with different styles and learning how to use different editing software. Honestly, I feel like I'm starting to hit that wall, that point where doubt starts creeping in. And that little voice starts whispering to me, like, am I really helping anyone by making these videos? Or do I have anything of value to offer? Or does anyone even care? If any of you have listened to my previous videos, then you might remember me saying that a month or two in is when I start to lose steam on my projects. But what's good is that I'm aware of this pattern now. And I understand that this is my pretty natural response to slow progress. I don't even know if I can say it's slow. It is what it is. But what's even better is that now I can decide on how I'm going to handle it and keep my self-sabotage under control. It did kind of get the better of me this weekend, I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't want to make this video, but I'm still gonna make this video. I have to keep reminding myself that these things take time and that I'm not going to be like a viral sensation overnight or anything like that. I gotta drill into my head that I'm just one person working on this part-time. I don't have a team of editors or graphic designers or anything or anybody to help me with this. The work is entirely on me. So whether or not the channel grows, it is entirely on me. And some people's channel growth, it can happen very quickly. I think there's been definitely been a rise of cases where small channels have been kind of blowing up recently. But with others, it can take a lot of time. Key is just to be patient and trying to focus on the type of content I think is fun to make. Now, I know a lot of YouTube gurus and mentors, they tell you not to focus on views and subs and just, keep honing your craft. And that's all well and good. But I think it's kind of really annoying to hear that. It's definitely human nature to be highly invested in what other people think about you and what they think about your content, because we're basically programmed to want to be liked. I mean, we want people to see what we create, and we want people to engage with us. If people never saw any kind of growth on what they were doing, it would be very discouraging. Like for me, I want people to find me and hear what I have to say. Now, you could argue that it's not good to think that way, because now it's like I'm seeking external validation rather than relying on my own internal validation. Like, just rely on the joy of creation and such, like that should be enough. But I'm not gonna sit here and just pretend like getting views and likes and stuff like that doesn't matter to me, or that getting attention doesn't make me happy, because it does. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, in my opinion. The problem would be is if I only made art for an audience and nothing for myself. And that every picture I made, like every artistic endeavor I did, just lived and died depending on if it got any attention or not. But I think the point I'm trying to make is I'm gonna keep making stuff because I want to, and that I don't want to give up. But I also want other people to find enjoyment with what I'm making, or find it useful, or find it entertaining. Like, if I don't get any notice or anything, that would, like, definitely sting, but it wouldn't stop me. Because I remember when I was a kid, I made my own comics and stories just for the fun of it, not for likes or views or whatever. Granted, when I was very much younger, you know, the internet wasn't really quite as much of a thing anyway, so that's kind of besides the point. In addition to all that, I also really want to try to figure out what exactly I'm doing with this channel. I think for right now, it's kind of just like a general artist channel with a mix of content. You know, some drawing videos here, rambles there, the things I'm trying or what I'm working on. What I want to bring to people is to show that it is possible to build a YouTube channel as an artist on a part-time schedule. Because I know a lot of us, we have to work all week long and don't have a lot of time to devote to our art or whatever our other interests we have. My question is like, can I make something like this even work while handling my other responsibilities? I mean, at least for me, I'm largely free on the weekends because I don't have any kids. So my situation doesn't exactly match folks who have to worry about taking care of a family. I can imagine that's definitely a much more stressful situation. But I know that for a fact there are artists out there who make YouTube videos in addition to working on their art itself while taking care of their families. There are ways to do it. You know, they say there's like seasons of your life. Like maybe for right now, you do have to kind of put one thing ahead of the other. You just have to figure out what the highest priority is. All that being said, right now, I've been doing about one video a week with a few shorts tossed in. I know they say you can use shorts for like getting audience reach and then use your long form content to build your audience base. Like you introduce with your shorts and you provide the main course with your longer videos, essentially. I've also, my channel is called Bright Cat. I do have 3 cats, so I've decided to sprinkle a little bit of cat content, like actual cat content in the mix. Just for fun, really. But to be honest, I kind of have some mixed feelings on that. And one of the main reasons why is because like a short 1-minute video that I took of my cat is getting a lot more views than videos that I've spent an increased amount of time working on. And it's like there's kind of a disconnect there. Like the amount of effort I'm putting into it is not producing results like that. Like there's no tangible results to look at, you know what I mean? So it's kind of starting to kind of feed back into that negative feedback loop of, well, why would I put effort into something if nothing is gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like I said before, I'm just gonna try to use shorts to extend my reach more, and hopefully people who are interested in what I'm doing will find me that way. I'm also trying to make some draw-alongs or let's draws or whatever you want to call it. That way I have footage to talk over and I can show a bit of how I do my illustrations and comics. I don't know if I'll do any story time content because I feel like I really don't have a lot of interesting or funny stories to tell. And I also have a pretty bad memory, so I can't think of anything I'd like to talk about anyway. But, you know, maybe some stories about my time at art school or something like that I do actually have a few stories, but I'll save that for another time. I don't know. I guess that's kind of really it. Just like more of a short update video, just to keep the momentum going. I guess that really the part is when you start feeling that, how do I want to put this? Like you start feeling that inner monologue starting to drag you down and convince you that, you know, you could just do it later, you could just do it tomorrow, or you don't need to do this, or you don't have to do this. They say that's when you should do this the most. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to push through this a little bit of an internal block and keep it going. There's definitely been an internal battle again, like I said, internal battle with myself about continuing on down this path, but I told myself I have to give it my honest best shot. And if I don't do that, then what was even the point of starting in the first place? So that's kind of really it for now. I'm gonna end the vid here because I don't really have anything much else to talk about at the moment. So for now, have a good day or a good night, and I hope you have a good rest of the week. And whatever you get into, I hope it goes well. But, you know, for now, I'll catch you on the next video. Later. Oh, yeah. And just a quick edit to add that if you watch all the way to the very end of the video, you'll get to see the final version of this image that I'm working on. Anyway, thanks. Take care.